I have two kids. One is 4. His name is Benjamin. The other is 2. Her name is Holland. And today I took both of my kids to the grocery store at 3:30 because we had no food to eat in our house. You know, you see the meltdown coming like a mile away. I am just strategizing at this point. Okay, let's skip the frozen food aisles. We're going straight for the bananas. Then we're going to aisle 8. We're checking out and we're getting out of here, right? I'm in the grocery store checkout aisle and, oh gracious, y'all. It was such a mess. A really sweet special needs man who is the bad guy offered both of my kids a balloon. Bless him. The very last thing my 2 children need at this point are balloons to fight over and pop and freak out with, but that's what they got. My daughter's balloon floats up to the ceiling within 0.2 seconds. Like, it went bad, guys. Ben is screaming. He's crying because his sister's balloon is now in the ceiling. The lady behind me in the parallel line checking out goes to the guy who's checking her out. I tell you what I do with that behavior. I take him outside and this is what this lady says. This is while I have 2 screaming children I'm trying to check out. One of them is still crying. I'm trying to comfort him. Oh boy. I'm 33. My son is 4. When I am frustrated, when I'm upset, I know how to handle those emotions. My son cannot regulate himself yet. And he wasn't even being a selfish kid, okay? He was empathizing with his sister who lost her balloon. Why would I want to beat that out of my child? Why would I want to take something that's good about my son and punish him for it? Yes, it was inconvenient for me that he was crying in the grocery line. It was very embarrassing that both of my kids were screaming bloody murder, but one of them's 2 and hungry, and the other one's 4 and empathetic, and neither one of those things merit punishment. You want to know what's wrong with half the men in this world who can't express themselves, who feel ashamed to cry? That, right? I'm going to beat you for crying in the grocery store is what's wrong. Children are allowed to cry in public. Children are allowed to be in public. They're allowed to melt down in public, especially a 4 and a 2-year-old. They're human beings that are learning to regulate their emotions and express themselves. And the very last thing they need is Nosy Nelly in aisle 6 to throw in her behavior recommendations. No thanks, hard pass. Take your kids in public and let them be kids, and don't be ashamed that they're being kids. My child is learning about what it feels like to be given something and to lose it. And I'm okay with him being sad when that happens. I am okay with that, and the world should be okay with that. And frankly, if you aren't, it's not your business. So yeah, you know what? They're tiny humans, but they're still humans, and they have as much equity in this world as you do, and they deserve as much respect. Back off the kid that's expressing his emotion. Back off the mom that's struggling in public. We all are fighting a silent battle that other people cannot see. And you know what goes around comes around, guys.